let's start by ordered list. For that, in here we will create an OL, which stands for ordered list, and it's a pair tag. Then inside our OL or order list, we will create list items. So for example, let's type here first item, and let's copy it 2 more times. Now let's create this one, say second item, and this one third item. Now let's save. In here, as you guys can see, I got my ordered list with the numbering also 1, 2, 3, and it display my items in here. I can change this 1, 2, 3 to ABC also. So let's copy this, paste it here, and to change the 1, 2, 3 to ABC, I just have to type here type is equal to A. Now let's save. Now it has been changed to ABC. Also, I can also change the starting of the list. For example, I want to start from the C. So in here, I will just type start, and I will say start from the third. Now let's save. Now it has been started from C. So you guys can see in here C, D, and E. Then after this, we have an unordered list. The unordered list is similar to order list, just instead of OL, we will type UL, and we will add our items in here. So we can type, for example, let's type our first item should be milk, our second item should be eggs, and our third item should be bread. Now let's save them. Now in here I can see my list as an unordered. It does not follow any numbering system. So I only get the circles in front of this. If I want to display squares in here, I can do that also. So let's copy this, paste it here. Let's change them to red, blue, and green. Now to change the bullet points from circle to square, I just have to type in here style is equal to less dash style dash type, and select any style I want. For example, I want in here square, so I will type square. Now let's save. Now it all changed to squares instead of circles. Keep in mind that we just can create order and unordered list. We can also nest them inside each other, so we can create also a nested list as well. So let's scroll down in here, and let's create an unordered list. Always remember to close these tags because they are pair tags. Let's create an unordered list. Then inside here I will create a list item with the name of fruits, and inside this I will create another unordered list, and I will add 2 fruit or 2 items in here as an LI. The first one will be apple, and the second one is banana. Now, up to now, if I save it here in the below of my page, you guys can see I got this unordered list, which is nested in fruits and banana. I can add more in here if I want. So if I want to add one more list of vegetables, just after the LI that I closed, I will create another LI, and in here I will type vegetables. Then I will create an unordered list. This will include 2 items, one carrot and another one spinach. So SPINACH. So let's save this. Scroll down. Now, as you guys can see, I got 2 lists which are inside one list. So this is how we can create an nested list. Another thing that I want to mention in this chapter is definition list. For example, we have HTML, then we below it we have the definition of that, like hypertext markup language, or we have CSS cascading style sheet, same for JavaScript. So let's create a definition list and see how we can do it in HTML. Let's scroll up. For that, we have a tag with the name of DL. So this will create a definition list for us. The first item that comes in here is DT, which for example, we will write HTML and DD for the definition. So if hypertext markup language. Now let's save this. Okay, let's comment this out so we can see it clearly. Save. Okay. Now in here is I got my text as an HTML. Then below it I got my definition, which is hypertext markup language. Similarly, let's create one more. So let's add one more for GTs for CSS. And this time I will add a definition of cascading style sheets. Save. Okay, we got our CSS as well. Now let's add the one more to be one of the source for JavaScript, and let's delete this one also, a programming language for adding interactivity to web pages. Now let's save. Okay. So this is how we can create our definition list, order list, and unorder list. Let's uncomment them. Save. Okay. We got our